So, you guys, I've officially been working at this fancy restaurant, Exquisite, for a month. Imagine that. I've mastered the menu, charmed the regulars, and avoided dropping trays on people. Well, mostly. But then came my next challenge. My first ever night working behind the bar. And let me tell you guys, nothing could have prepared me for the chaos, the tears, and don't even get me started on the cocktails. Or shall I say, the cocktails of catastrophe. Now, to be honest, I had never worked the bar before. In fact, if you had told me a couple months before starting this new job that I would be over here mixing drinks, when I barely had an idea of what I was doing or what each drink was, I would have said there was no chance. But the regular bartender called in sick, and I volunteered to cover. Sure, I'll help. Those were the exact words I said to Angie when she informed me we were short-staffed.
Thanks for stepping in to help, Sandra. You are a real team player. You will only have to cover from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. If you need any help, ask Matt. He's got experience on the bar, and we just need an extra hand tonight.
Angie left soon after to attend to some other duties.
Hello, I'm Matt. It's nice to meet you. Let's hope we have an easy shift tonight.
Nice to meet you. I'm Sandra. I am sure the next 4 hours will fly past.
I'll restock the fridge in the meantime before it gets busy. If you need me, I will be in the storage room.
When Matt left, I looked around at the bar. An array of bottles with brand labels I had never heard of lined the shelves. I mean, how hard could it be to pour a few drinks, right? Well, I was wrong. Turns out, I would soon find out that bartending is a game of speed, wit, and precise measurements. Around 6 p.m., a group of 4 women arrived and headed straight to the bar as they talked amongst themselves. I perked up as they approached and offered them a greeting and a smile, which was not returned.
I'll have a passion fruit martini, but only if it's made with real passion fruit. No substitutes. A double shot espresso martini. Absolutely no foam. A large glass of house white wine. A medium red wine, preferably Merlot.
Right. Passion fruit, espresso, martini, foam. Sorry, no foam and 2 glasses of wine. Coming right up. Honestly, I didn't even know what half those drinks were, except maybe the espresso because the coffee machine had a setting for that.
Help! I can't breathe.
I watched in horror as the lady began to choke on the chunks of passion fruit I added in the drink. Her friend whacked her on the back, and a piece of fruit flew out and hit me on the forehead.
When I asked for real fruit, I did not mean a choking hazard. Did you even shake it together in the mixer properly?
Oh no, I had skipped that part.
You know what? Just hurry and give us the rest of our drinks.
I will get those drinks to you in a jiffy.
Gosh, I wonder why this rookie is even behind the bar in the first place.
I wanted to crawl into a cupboard and escape just for the rest of the shift. But instead, I put on a poker face and set about the drinks. I handed over the glass of the espresso martini and nervously watched as the lady wrinkled her nose at me.
Is this a prank or something? Who serves an espresso martini in a pint glass? Do you not have cocktail glassware?
I'm so sorry. I can transfer that to another glass for you.
Never mind. Surely you can't go wrong with the wine.
I quickly turned to grab 2 wine glasses. I froze for a moment as I tried to recall which brand was our house white wine and came up blank. I flipped through the menu for guidance and quickly poured a large glass of white wine. I grabbed the bottle red wine as well, poured a medium glass, and presented the remaining drinks to the ladies.
What disaster have you whipped up now? Is that ice in my red wine?
At that moment, I figured I was done for. I had taken all chances to redeem myself and made a total mess out of it.
This is ridiculous. I want to speak to your manager.
Is there a problem, ladies?
Yes, we expected professional service, not rookie cocktails garnished with confusion.
Sandra is in training. We appreciate your patience, but you do not have to be rude to our employee.
You mean the employee who nearly made me choke on passion fruit?
I apologize. Your drinks are on the house, and do enjoy the rest of your evening. You okay, Sandra?
I messed everything up. I'm so sorry, Angie.
You tried your best. That's step 1. Step 2 is that you need to know when to ask for help. Where's Matt?
Matt is in the storage room. He did say to call him if I needed any help. At that moment, Matt walked in carrying a basket full of drinks. He looked from Angie to me and set the drinks down with concern etched on his face.
What's wrong? Did something happen?
You have no idea.
I took a deep breath and explained what happened to him. Afterwards, Angie instructed Matt not to leave my side for the rest of the shift. I didn't feel like the bubbly, unshakable go-getter that I thought I was. I felt like I was out of my depth, always making mistakes, and probably made a mistake by volunteering for this shift. The lady's words floated through my mind. Maybe she was right. What was I even doing here? I was not a bartending maestro. But you know what? I had 1 hour to go on the shift, and soon I would be in my cozy bed back at home. It would all be a distant memory. As soon as I got up, the door to the staff room opened, and Matt stood in the doorway.
Oh, good. I was ready to drag you out of your hiding spot if you did not come out in the next 1 minute. Listen, I know you probably feel horrible, but don't worry about it. This is literally your first bartending shift, and I should have been right there instead of throwing you in the deep end.
To be honest, I should have come to find you and ask for help.
Mistakes were made, but now we can try to fix it. More guests will show up, so it's another chance to get things right.
You're right. Matt and I returned to the bar where some guests were stood waiting for service. I put on a smile fit for hospitality and marched forward with a determined stride. I realized, being bad at something at the first try doesn't necessarily mean you're not meant for it. And even if you truly are not meant for it, you will always be good at something else. I gave that espresso martini another attempt later that evening and watched carefully for the guest's expression as she took a sip. Matt stood to the side, pouring a glass of red wine for a sophisticated-looking gentleman, but I saw him look over at me with an encouraging smile.
This is really good. Thanks.
I smiled as the lady headed back to her table with her drink in her hand. It was the first drink I made that did not end up down the bar sink that evening. Finally, a win!
Well done, Sandra.
I didn't become a cocktail queen overnight. That was not the plan anyway. But I survived and I learned. I also now know that I would probably not be pursuing a career in bartending. I realized that everyone starts out clueless. You'll mess up. You'll cry in the staff room, bathroom, or wherever works for you. But if you keep showing up, you will get better. Also, ask for help when you need it. You don't have to handle everything by yourself. Who knows if I will end up behind the bar again? Between you and me, I doubt it, but it was quite the experience for me. If I do though, you can be sure there will be another episode where I tell you all about it.